And all right, that was not very graceful of me, but anyway. So finding your seat, feeling your sit bones. If you have a lift, couch cushion, whatever, sitting on that, sitting up straight with a sense of your inherent dignity and worth as you sit. And knowing that the mystery of gratefulness, the mystery of our spirits in the world, it's something we can't really intellectualize. It comes through the body. So if you like, you flip your hands up and bringing whatever comes to mind as something filling and nurturing and having that in your left palm. So it could be water, it could be a pool of light. We've done this before. It is a replacement for the alternate nostril breath, so you don't have to mess around with your fingers or touch your face, which I just did. Anyway, so inhaling that pool of light up one arm, letting it rest for pause in the center, and exhaling it down the other arm. And then reversing up one side, down the other. Take 5 breaths like this. Six breaths to make it even. See if you can fill your back body with breath. And once you've done 6 of these breaths, just settle back down to an easy rhythm. Now that's fine, nice and straight again. On an exhale, you probably know what's coming, an ear to a shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. And while you're doing this, just feel as if you can keep the column of your trunk stable, feeling like it's steady, strong. Come back to center. This time, swivel your chin to the shoulder. Taking time at the end of every exhale, just for a little pause. Coming back to center. If you like, you can keep your hands where they are, or you can bring them in a little mudra to your chest, a little prayer, and just tip your chin down. And think of length and softening through the back of the neck. Last time we talked about how that just even softening just the back of your neck here can help create a softening through the whole back chain of your body. back to center. Take the arms up. Join the palms of your hands. Turn them up overhead and just give yourself a nice big wiggle stretch, walking back and forth. Stretching one side, then the other. Creating a little bit of aliveness here. And giving yourself a nice big hug. Inhaling, nice tall spine. Exhaling, twist a little bit over. 2 more breaths like this. Inhaling nice and tall. Exhaling a little bit over. 1 more time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. And inhale back to center. Let your arms come down. Bring your legs out. And we are going to start on our feet today. So find your way into a mountain pose. So I figured out that yoga with Adrienne, the reason it looks so good is because she has like a professional grade movie camera. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I struggle with my little camera. Let's find a nice solid down pose. Spread your toes, lift up through the arch, and feel that immediate lift that comes. For a few breaths, just inhale the arms up, exhale them down. And reiterate tonight, if you're uncomfortable, modify, come out of the pose at any point, use your blocks, use your knee cushions. And 1 more time, we're going to inhale the arms up. If you like, you can add a tiny little back bend. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Nice, tall, long spine. Exhale down. Reverse all the way up to standing. Coming back down into prayer. We're going to do that 2 more times on your breath. So I'm not going to cue you. Just 2 more times. And then when you're done, finding your way back into mountain pose. Finding your mountain pose again. We're going to go through a series of sun salutations with a little bit of a variation every time. First, we're just going to do a straight through sun salutation. And then we're going to do a couple of variations. So I am going to turn my camera a bit down so you can see me on the floor, because that is where the variation is going to really be. Inhaling up. Exhaling all the way down. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, palms come to the floor, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Find your way either into a plank or coming onto your knees, letting your elbows skim your ribs as you come down. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, turn the toes under. Downward facing dog. And as it is our first downward facing dog, we're just going to spend a few breaths here. Walking it all out. Cracky crack.
And then finding a moment of stillness where your heels descend towards the floor, you're pushing up and back out of your shoulders, sit bones reaching up and back behind you. And here is a good place to let that neck be soft. And then however you find your way into a forward fold, either hopping, stepping, or walking, come into your forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale down and reverse all the way up. Down pose. Take one full inhale, pause, exhale, pause here. And then we're going to do the same thing other side. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands come down. This time the left foot steps back, right foot follows. Coming down onto your knees or straight down onto the floor. A little mini cobra. You can come as high as you want here. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then find your way into your forward fold. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling down. And then reverse all the way up. Mountain pose. So I think with this next round here, we're going to go into a pigeon. So if you know that coming into a pigeon through sun salutation is uncomfortable for you, you could always come onto the floor and do the figure 4 series that we normally do. So with the strap or with your hands, moving the knee in and out, pulling it in and out towards you, that would be a good alternative. If you're, so take as much time as you want with that. Otherwise, inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back. Down we go to the floor. Inhale, a little mini cobra, nice long back of the body here. Exhale down, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to exhale, the right knee is going to come to the nose, and then you're going to turn your knee towards your right elbow. Set it down on the floor and slide the back leg back. The greater the angle in your front knee, the more sensation you might find here. So whatever, if you have blocks, you could always come up on your blocks, or even cushions or a stack of books. But whatever variation you come into here, you want to maintain a nice open chest. And even if you come forward onto your elbows, you still want to have this nice open chest. And the same is true if you come down with your hands on your forehead, or even if your arms are out front. One last variation would be to walk your hands over in the opposite direction. 3 big breaths here. Into your back body. And then walk you back to center. And we're going to come, bring the hands back a little bit, turn the back toe under. We're going to come back into a downward facing dog.
Either hop, step, or walk your right foot forward, left foot follows. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Bend the knees, root through the heels with a flat chest. Inhale up to standing.
And also feel free, if you have a question, just turn your mic on and pipe up with a question. Other side. Inhale up. Big expansive inhale. You can slow it down. You don't have to go at my pace. Exhale down.
Halfway up. Exhale down. This time the left foot goes back. Then the right foot coming down onto the floor. Little mini cobra. Exhale down. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Then the left leg can come out and back behind you if you like. Exhale, bring the nose to the knee. Turn the left knee open to the left elbow. The calf comes to the floor, or the shin. And slide the back leg back, coming into whatever variation is good for you here. And you don't need to be static. You can rock a little bit back and forth. You can shimmy your shoulders. You know where the tension is in your body and, more importantly, what feels good. And one side might be different than the other. Try and expand your side ribs here. A little pause in between your inhale and exhale. And walking back up, coming into a downward facing dog. And walking or hopping or stepping the feet forward into a forward fold. Let the neck be nice and loose here. Head is heavy like a bowling ball. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Bending through the knees, inhaling all the way to standing. And of course, if all this up and down is too much for you, just lay down for a little while in constructive rest or child's pose. Another variation this time, we're going to inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back, coming down to the floor. Inhaling, little cobra, nice long back of the neck. Exhaling, downward facing dog. This time, engage your deep center line, breathe into your back body, and on the inhale, lift your right leg up and back, and then let it drop over your left hip. So you're opening wide here, taking a few breaths. And then extending out again. And we're just gonna swing that right through between your hands. Left foot back or left foot forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Reverse, all the way to standing. Exhale, down pose. Take one full, we're going fast, one full inhale, pause, exhale, pause here. Lifting up through your feet, resetting yourself. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. halfway up. Exhale, this time the left foot steps back, right foot either coming through a plank or dropping your knees, coming all the way down. Inhaling, exhale, down facing dog. Inhaling, the left foot comes, reaches through the toes out and back behind you, high, 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 and then lifting or bending the knee and dropping the foot over the right. 2 breaths here. Try and keep the weight equal in both hands. The weight coming through the thumb and the forefinger. Then extending that foot out and back behind you again. Swinging it through. The right foot follows. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling down. All the way up. Mountain pose. Take a few breaths here and let your heart rate settle. Let your breath settle. One more variation of sun salutation here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale. Right foot steps back. Left foot knees to the ground or coming down in a plank. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. And either coming through by stepping or swinging your foot around, or inhaling the leg up and back behind you and swinging it through your feet. We're gonna turn, are we? No, we're actually gonna stay on the ball of our back foot. We're gonna root down through the front foot. We're just gonna come up, little mini crescent lunge. If this is not good for you, come on back down, come onto your knee. You can always come like this. Put the hands on the knee with nice open relaxed shoulders. Exhale, arms come down to the floor, and this time just step your back leg forward. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend through the knees. Root through the heels. Lift through the arches as you come all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Last side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Halfway up. Exhale this time. Left foot steps back. Right foot, knees to the ground. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, hands take the lead equally. Lift the left leg up. However you bring it through between your hands. Stay on the ball with your back foot. If you need to widen your stance, go ahead and do that for stability. Engage your deep center line. Inhale either onto your knee or stay on the ball with your back foot, a little crescent lunge. Check in and roll out that front hip. You can widen through the shoulders if it's more comfortable for you. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the floor. Step the back foot back. And this time, we are just going to come onto our knees. Widen your knees or keep them. Oh, I think I have a mosquito on me. Anyway, Sink back into a child's pose. Whatever version of child's pose is most comfortable for you. And take some well-deserved breaths here. Sinking down into the floor, into your back. And then walking yourself up. We're going to do something a little different that we haven't done before, and you have a choice. You can do it on your knees. You can come up onto your toes. Either way, your hands are nice and spread. Your back is relatively flat. I'm trying to look at my back, which was not relatively flat. So, weight coming down between the fingers and the thumb when you're pushing up and out of your shoulders. And we're just going on an exhale, drop an elbow and sink the hips to the floor on one side. Inhale back up. Drop an elbow. Hips come down to the floor on the other side. So let's do this 2 more times on each side. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Then coming back to center. If you're not on your knees, coming onto your knees. Hands walking out a little bit in front of you again. Inhale up. Come onto the balls of your back feet here and just sink the heels back towards your feet. A little stretch through the feet and the back at the same time. Inhale up. Exhale, sink back. This time we're going to inhale up. Stay on the balls of your back feet this is a tough class. As we come back into a down facing dog. Of course, if you want to get into warrior pose from standing pose, feel free to do that because that's where we're headed. If you're in a downward dog, lift your back foot up, swing it through. This time we're going to turn onto the turn our back foot out 45 degrees. Widen your stance. Inhale up. Fix your pants. Inhale up into warrior one. Hips facing forward like headlights. Your arms nice and wide, remembering it's about stability in the bottom half. And I did have a mosquito on me. Oh, I just killed it. Well, the weather is changing. Anyway, warrior one. I feel like I just got like 10 mosquito bites in a row. Warrior one. Opening up, warrior two. Feeling like there's something pulling, extending through your fingers. And back and forth, sliding the back arm down as the top arm is. Exhaling. Bottom arm comes down, top arm reaches up. And back and forth, 2 more times like this. I lost my balance, thinking about that mosquito. Exhale down. This time we're going to inhale up, warrior two, but straighten the front knee. Inhale, spine nice and tall. We're going to go into triangle pose. So exhale, reaching forward, forward, forward. Dropping the front hand, and then just letting the top hand rest on your hip. Think about extending through your spine.
and opening up your torso towards the ceiling. One more breath. And then we're gonna inhale, windmill that arm up, back into warrior two, back into warrior one. Exhaling, straighten the knee a little bit if you can, or keep it bent. Bring your nose to your knee, hands come down on either side.
Take a full breath here. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. And then bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Step back. Now we're facing dog and take a restful breath or two here. We're going to do the same sequence on the other side. However you bring your left foot up between your hands, you can do that now. Turn your back foot out, 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Rooting down through the outer edge of your back foot. At ease in the upper body. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, back arm reaches down, top arm lifts up. Exhale, back and forth. Maybe making them nice and luxurious. Big stretch, or you could go fast, it's up to you. Inhale up this time, I think, to warrior two. Straighten the front knee. Nice tall spine, feel like there's something pulling your fingers outwards. Inhale, exhale, reaching forward, 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 triangle. And drop your bottom arm, and then just let's keep our top arm on our hip. Inhale, spine nice and long. See how my spine stretches. Maybe my front hamstring releases a little bit when I do that. Couple breaths, inhaling, lengthening the spine, exhale, rolling open. And then coming back, inhaling up, warrior one. Exhaling over that front knee, knee to the nose. Maybe pull that back, or that front hip back a little bit. Feel that length through the hamstring. Put your hands down. Maybe you have blocks. I should have said that. Could use blocks here. Step the front foot back. Downward facing dog. And then drop the knees to the floor in whatever variation of child's pose you'd like. And take some nice, big, rewarding breaths. Maybe inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then find your way onto your back into constructive rest. Tuck your shoulder blades under. You can even take your fingers to the little base of your skull here. And just, I'm not going to say pull because I don't want you yanking on your neck, but just guide your neck a little bit longer. By stretching the skin a little bit on the base of your neck or the base of your skull. Take a few breaths here and feel your back rise and fall. Letting go, softening with every exhale. And inhaling the sole of the left foot to the ceiling. The right foot follows. So both legs are up in the air here. Feet towards the ceiling, and knees can be as bent as you like. Hands are going to reach behind your head. And they're just going to tuck lightly behind your head here. We're not going to yank on the head. They're just for support. And you can stay like this, feeling how your deep center line is working with stability here with your breath. It's a good position to feel your pelvic floor in. If you like, using the whole back chain of your body, so lifting right all the way up from your back, from your low back, all the way up to the base of the head. On an exhale, you can just lift up and inhale, lower back down. Couple more times. Trying to keep that neck nice and soft. Maybe relaxing quite a bit in between. We're not in a race, not in the yoga race. Maybe one more time. And slowly lowering your legs. Try and use the exhale and your deep center line as you do that. And bring the soles of your feet together. The hands stay where they are, behind your neck. And just breathe into the opening in the inner thighs here. A little length created through the sides. If your shoulders are not comfortable like this, just widen your arms along the floor. But keep the back of the neck nice and long. Maybe using your hands for a little bit of help here, or not. Inhale your legs together. Feet come under your knees. A nice long spine on the floor. And then bring one sole of the foot up to the ceiling again with a bent knee. Your hand can either wrap around the outside or the inside, or it can come behind your on your hamstring. Then bring your other leg up. This is happy baby. We're just gonna rock back and forth. Breathing in with the back here, breathing into the inner thighs. And then bringing the feet down a little bit. Bend the knees and give yourself a nice big hug into your chest. And here again, you can stay or you can rock back and forth. If you like using the whole back chain, you can exhale, forehead up. So you're in a nice tight little ball. And then exhaling as you lower down, using your abdomen to help your legs. And finding your way into your most comfortable resting position, Shavasana, whatever that looks like. You have earned it after tonight. Feet might come out wide to the side, tuck your shoulder blades under. Maybe you have something under your knees, get a blankie. Feel like you can just lengthen your neck again along the floor. Take your glasses off if you're wearing glasses. And return, turn your palms facing up again for the first few breaths of Shavasana. Letting that light or water or warmth travel up one side, one arm to the center of your forehead, down the other arm, and then reverse. Just for a few breaths. And when you're done, just let it go. This is a poem by Julia McCarthy called Autobiography. All my histories make a dream of this.
so that now the memory of stone, the grass in its green dress, the pock of soil sleeping in absences, make a life more real than real is. Paperweights holding this small life of mine to the world like a note. Staying where you are, we're coming up into a comfortable seat. If you are going to come up into a seat, have that nice, straight, dignified pose again. You could even sit in a chair. And for a few moments, if you like, you can practice this meditation with me. And we might have done it before, but I can't quite recall. All it is repeating to yourself, so here I am. Keeping the breath going, keeping that little mantra going. And why this works for me is because every morning I wake up and the day is new. And whatever is going on in the world or your life, so here you are. So here you are. So here you are. And it is your choice to be where you are. It just gives you an opportunity to kind of serve like Brother David said, you're looking around you. So here I am. Maybe I like my situation. Maybe I don't like my situation. It doesn't matter. So here I am. It's just a nice opportunity to kind of rest in that. It's a moment possibly of acceptance. Of maybe allowing that gratefulness to well up. Or maybe even just to say, yup, here I am. So for a few moments, keeping connected to that feeling of softness in your breath. Just repeat in your own head, if you choose, so here I am. Coming back to feeling your breath in your body. Making whatever emotions feel good to come back. Finding your way onto a seat. Then we will close with chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. After you exhale, inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste to each of you. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead and that we continue to be resilient and to adapt. I'm going to turn the recording off and then we can say a proper goodbye.